Part A is your fact-finding mission with your client. So in part A, we're building rapport, we're building credibility, we are buffing up ourselves as well as American Income and the VSOs and what we're doing here. In part A, we are delivering the no-cost benefits for our clients. And the no-cost benefits, they get every single time, whether they actually buy the permanent benefits or not. So in part A, we start with rapport building because rapport building is really important. We want to make sure that we lay a solid foundation. We want to make sure that we're building a great rapport with our clients. Nobody's going to buy from someone they don't like or find untrustworthy or not credible. So everything that we do here is built on credibility. Everything from the badge that says, I am who I say I am. It says that I do work for AIL, all the way to HP Pro, which we're going to learn how to use today. HP Pro is really, really important. It's our presentation software. And so what it does is it presents the products, the no-cost benefits, the permanent benefits, etc., in such a way that your client can understand them and visualize them. So when we start off with the script, we're going to start off in part A, and the script is divided into 3 parts. We have part A, which is your rapport, your no-cost benefits. Part B is your needs analysis, and part C is closing. So we're going to go through all 3 of those in the next modules, but for today, we're going to just focus on part A. It is really, really important that we're able to knock it out of the park. With the script, you notice that we have some different fonts and different colors for the different parts of the script. When we look at leading questions, these are questions that have an outcome that we have predetermined, which means they can't answer in any way. They have to answer in a way that makes sense. So for example, Mr. Client, are you a member of any veteran service organizations such as the VFW, AMVETS, or American Legion? How else can they answer that? They can answer yes or no. They can tell you which organization. But really, those are the only ways they can answer that question. So it's a leading question. We already know the answer, or at least we know what outcome would be expected. The next one is our credibility statement. Now, credibility is built throughout the script in ways such as the VSOs explained, as it says in the letter. Oh, now here is a copy of the letter that you have received, and so on and so forth. So if we keep going down the script here, you're going to notice that some sections are a lot more green than others. The VSO is concerned, right? When we get down to the 3 important facts, these are actual facts about the VA burial benefits. So when we look at these, this is complete credibility. This is telling them that we know what's going on, and a lot of veterans don't know what they're covered for. When we look at the green, you want to make sure that they're understanding what you're actually going through. The blue, dramatic and emotional. You want these statements to sound unlike anything they've heard today. You want them to sound differently even as you're saying them, because you want them to have a special effect. You want to actually draw on that emotion. So for example, in our opening sentence, you're going to drop your tone. You're going to look straight at your client. You're going to thank them for their service. Before we get started, I just want to thank you for your service to our country. I don't think our veterans hear that enough. So again, thank you. Make it real. If you have a story, maybe you have served in the military yourself, maybe you have family or friends, you can throw a story in there too. When I was growing up, my grandpa was in the military and he said, blah. Make it real, make it personal. You don't have to say this line exactly as it's stated. Thank the client for their service. All right, then we have tie downs. Tie downs are super important. Tie downs make it so that they are saying yes throughout the conversation. So they're a soft close. You're setting the client up for that final yes at the end. Never miss a tie down. If you miss the tie downs, it's going to be that much harder at the end. Sounds fair. Okay. Just little things that are going to get them to agree. Would you agree? Does this make sense? Do you have any questions? We always want to make sure that we're getting those yeses. Do not move forward until that tie down is complete. It's really, really important. So with the important statements, we are going to slow down our tone and emphasize. As the letter explains, the VSOs do not know your personal situation. And they have found a very serious gap in their personal burial benefits and estate planning. So we want to slow down and emphasize those words. They're important for a reason. And qualification. The qualification questions are even more important. They're telling you that you can't always qualify. If you qualify, at the end of the day, these benefits need to be qualified for. They have to make sense. If you qualify today for your permanent benefits. My favorite is down in part B, where it says, just because you're a veteran in good standing does not automatically mean you can enroll in the benefits. You still have to qualify. And if you're too high of risk, they can't let you in. So we're going to use the color codes in the script to actually make the script make more sense to our clients. And it also takes our clients on an emotional journey with us.